Block at 6:08. Another wave of controversy at college campuses. A ProPublica Illinois report says that wealthy families are giving up guardianship of their college-bound kids in order to qualify for need-based financial aid. Liza Lucas is at the 11 Alive Bridge monitoring all things social. Liza, is this legal?
This is indeed legal and still nonetheless shocking to a lot of people online. We've been tracking that reaction. According to that report, the tactic has been used dozens of times, and here's how it works. According to ProPublica, the parents give up guardianship of their children during high school. Custody is then given to a relative or friend, and this allows the child to declare themselves financially independent and potentially qualify for need-based financial aid. Now, ProPublica said it found almost 4 dozen guardianships like this were filed in the past 18 months in the Chicago area. Other petitions have also been filed, and it could be happening nationwide. Now, advocates of the legal maneuver argue that unlike the college admissions scandal, which has led to multiple criminal convictions, these students were fairly accepted and are looking for a way to pay for it. Now, the Department of Education reportedly looking into the practice, but I've been sharing this story on my Facebook page. Some of you have been chiming in this morning. One of our insiders, Ricardo, saying that's crazy, but he says he is not surprised. He says people will do anything for a loophole. Marion also not surprised, but let us know your take. Have you heard of this before? Are you familiar with such practices? Let us know. We're eager to hear your perspective. Use that hashtag Morning Rush ATL, guys.